All right, everyone, check it out. We got the Dream Arial. How did we get that, and what does it do? Stay tuned, and I'll show you. All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. And don't forget to leave a comment on the video and a like. Let me know what you think of things. So this episode, we're going to talk about something we just got. Where is it? It's called the Dream Arial. Oh no. Did we not get it? What happened here? Dream Arial, there it is. Okay. You don't get it, you have to build it. You build it by using living glass and a solar mirror. Holy cow. I had a moment there where I was like, what? No. So, first off, how did we get this? Well, we got it by running a mission with our frigates. And it's kind of a random drop that comes in when you run a frigate mission. And what it does, and I'll show you here which one we ran. That's not active anymore. But anyway, it was a balanced mission, and it was about a 20-hour mission. So the longer the mission, the better the chance you have of recovering it. So, you know, you're not going to get it on a little 53-minute mission or anything like that, but you will have a much better chance on some of these longer missions. So we went ahead and got those frigates recently, you know, those that handful of frigates. So we got one of each, and we ran our very first mission that we ran. That was in excess of 20 hours. Well, that one netted us the Dream Arial. So we've got that. Now we need to build it. What we need to build it is 3 living glass and a solar mirror. There's a few different ways to get living glass and solar mirrors. I believe we already have the ability to build a solar mirror. I'll have to check real quick and see. In fact, let me see if I even have one. I can't, because I'm not on the ship. I have to, you know, we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves here. Normally, I'll progress the game one way or the other, but we're trying to do everything at once here, which is making it a little challenging sometimes. So anyway, there's no way to get living glass here right now. Sometimes it's in here. Let's take a look again. The Dream Arial, 1 solar mirror and 3 living glass. So yeah, we can't do that. So let's look at the solar mirror first. That is something we can build, I believe. Yes, we can. And the living glass. We do not have the ability to build that yet, but I think inside of here, if we go back to this nice little area where we can purchase all the upgrades for our ship and everything else, I think this area is where we will locate it. So let's take a look here. It's over on the right. In the synthesis lab. And no, we can't. Interesting. Is it in here? Here it is. Okay. So we have to kind of go through the motions here. And we've got plenty of nanites. So let's go ahead and get down to it. Living glass requires lubricant and glass, and lubricant requires Facium and Gamma Root. So we've got an issue. We can't create it yet. We're going to have to go out and gather the parts to be able to make that. So that's going to take a moment, you know. So what do? Well, this is where we have to get a little creative. So we're going to run around and check out some of these different missions. We're also, you know, we'll check here in the anomaly a little bit, and then we're going to go hit up various space stations, see if any of them offer any jobs that have living glass as a reward, and if they do, we're going to take it, and we'll come back and we will build that, and we will go get our first living frigate. So I'll see y'all shortly. Alright, so we haven't found the Facium or the Gamma Root yet, but we can make it. So what we did is we ran around for a little bit, and we got some uranium, and we're going to mix it with some oxygen. And we're going to let that go. That'll make some Gamma Root, and then for the Facium, with Mordite and condensed carbon, bingo. We're going to have plenty of Facium, right? So we need to make 3 living glass. Each one requires a lubricant. Lubricant requires, so we'll need a total of 1,200 Gamma Root, which we'll have plenty of, and 150 Facium, which we'll have plenty of. We do have the solar mirror already, so yeah, we're not too far out. We will be making that Dream Arial and then seeing how that thing works. So I'll check back with you here shortly. Look at that, we already got this. Plenty there. And the Mordite we'll take back. And this one, well, we're just going to wait till we have about 1,200 and then we'll stop the processing. So I'll see you in a few. Have it. 1,200 Gamma Root. We'll take that and we'll put the rest of our oxygen and uranium back. Now we also needed glass, and the way I did the glass is I refined 120 silicate powder into 3 glass, because 40 silicate powder gives you that. So let's go ahead and fabricate 3 of those. And then, oh, we need more glass than that. Derp. So we need 10, 12 more. Yeah. That's my bad on that. Well, we'll get to see this anyway. There's our 12. That's going to take a minute. We'll let it process. And then we are on our way, boom, to making that Dream Arial. Alright, well, excuse me, we got all of our glass that we need now, right? 15 glass. So let's go ahead and make 3 living glass. And then 1 Dream Arial. Let's take a look at this thing. A signal receiver and amplifier tuned to the wavelength of the unconscious mind. It is every color all at once, splitting the surrounding light into a shimmering rainbow. Carrying this antenna to deep space may attract the attention of cosmic megafauna. Yeah, we're ready. Alright, so what we're going to do now is head to a system that... Whoops, I don't want to do that. There we go. We want to go to a nice 3-star system, right? I'm not sure if we can tell from here or not. There we go. Trivial, opulent. Perfect. So we're going to go there, get in our ship, and we are going to fly, my friends. We're going to go into our pulse drive and see what we can get out of that. So basically all I did to get the phosphorus, I already had the Mordite, is I went from station to station and I just waited until somebody had some for sale. So it didn't take long. I had to hop through a couple stations to do that. And of course I already have plenty of oxygen and all that, so I didn't have to worry about that. But let's do this. Now, see in the bottom right-hand corner says the Dream Arial has awakened. Let's fill this pulse engine up. And pretty soon, there it is. It detected a rare anomaly. And that rare anomaly is this cosmic megafauna up here. We're getting close enough to talk to him. Pretty cool looking. He's yellow. He's got lots of tentacles hanging out behind him. Let's see what level he is. I ask about the tapestry. He asks us a few questions. Who are you in this life? Let's dream together. I will feel. I go toward a megafauna ecosystem. I gather storm crystals. I divert power to the hyperdrive. And I learn the customs of the Viking. I shoot the sacks. I seize the outlaw's fuel. I'm being a little aggressive here. I shoot before they do. I discover every species. I face reality. And let's adopt him. So look at this. Our first guy's an S, and he's very combat oriented. I kind of lean toward some more violent and aggressive answers there, hoping it would get me that result. Lowers expiration duration a little bit. 15 to combat, 3 to combat, 4 to combat. So I believe my answers give these different bonuses to the organic vessel. Let's add him to the fleet. And he's ours now. So what does that mean exactly? Well, let's bug out of here for a bit. And let's summon our ship. There's our capital ship. Now, you know, we have our frigates are all running around on a mission. So this guy should be joining us here, but I don't see him. Uh-oh. Now we'll go inside real quick. So with frigates, you have a 30 frigate hard limit. That's the maximum you can have employed at any time. That includes the regular ones that we got in the frigate video, the frigate squadron video, as well as living frigates. So you want to keep that in mind. If you're wanting to go for these living frigates, which I think are cool as hell, then you'll want to do a minimal amount of the other ones, right? Let's manage the fleet and take a look. So here is our organic frigate. Pretty badass, right? Now overall he's got a great combat stat, not as good as the combat frigate. His other stats are nothing special there, but not horrible, you know. The combat frigate overall is better than this guy. But what's cool about these organic frigates is that you can feed them a variety of different foods, and I do have a video on doing that, but we're going to go more in depth this time around and really look at these organic vessels and see if we can't maximize them as we obtain them. So that's how you get the Dream Arial, build it, and get your first organic frigate. Now remember, you can have up to 30 of these guys, which is fantastic. So if you like them, and I do, in my regular playthrough, I got rid of all of my regular ones and substituted them for these organic ones. Now the Dream Arial, I'll keep it in my possession, and the way to get more of these is to just use these anomaly detectors, and well, we'll show you how we do that. So let me go back downstairs and we will go to another system and try that out. So as soon as I find another worthwhile system, I'll come back and we'll get a second one just to show you. Right, we're back in a new system. It is a 3-star Corvette system, and of course we flew into a freighter battle, took it on, and got this Star Destroyer, the smaller one, as an S-Class offered to us. And unfortunately, I do not have the capital to buy it right now, but if you watched my S-Class capital ship video, you'll see how it's done for future reference, and I think we're going to go ahead and look for one of those moving forward. So first things first, we're in a new system. We're going to begin a deep scan with the anomaly detector, and then we're going to engage our drive, and we're going to watch that bottom right corner like we did earlier, and we're going to wait for it to say that a cosmic megafauna has been detected. We're going to ignore everything else, like the rare objects, no problem, all of that. So I'll just speed things up, or actually we'll just cut to when we find it. All right, it finally happened, and there it is, the coiled Lyceum. I don't know how you say that, but whatever. Let's go on up and check it out. Got a message coming in. So there's a difference with all of the ones you get after the first one, and I'll do a link to the Living Frigate video that I made so that you can see a little more in detail what goes on when you're getting them, how to go about getting everything and getting set up for it. I'll put a link at the end of the video. So let's inspect this guy. We don't have to answer all the questions again. Oh my god, we got lucky, another S. And look at this guy, exploration and industrial. Very good. 41 million units. Woof. That's a lot. But let me tell you. And let's look at this stuff here. Asteroid digestion, better industry, expedition fuel cost drops, industry, exploration. Cool. So yeah, we're taking them. Before a recent patch, a couple weeks back, that would have cost 1 billion units, which is just insane, right? I mean, oof. So it's definitely a lot better off now. So that's how you go about getting all of your other cosmic megafauna, your whales or your living frigates, however you want to refer to them. As always, I'm Captain Beefy, and I thank you for joining me today here in another episode of No Man's Sky with the Game Vault. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel, and if you liked the video and it helped you out, leave a like down below. Leave a comment on your experiences with living frigates and what you look for in them. I know there was an issue recently with that Dream Arial where it wouldn't show up for people sometimes, and it was problematic, but that has been patched out. And I know this is an anecdotal situation here, but you saw I had no problem finding it on my very first mission that I sent out that exceeded 20 hours for my frigates. I got one, so it's out there, guys. I'll see you next time.